a card and a box of chocolates is just never enough, you know, for saving my life. Like, you've kept me being a mum to my 2 children, and I'll be forever grateful for that.
Approximately a year ago, a family, including Amber, came down with a viral illness. And 2 weeks into that viral illness, Amber became progressively unwell and pitched up at a local A&E, where it was quickly recognised that she was in real dire trouble.
I don't really remember anything of that day. It was my partner that told me everything that happened on that day. I picked him up from work, I didn't remember. I brought him home, he went to the shop, and by the time he come back, I'm collapsed on the floor, throwing up. When he phoned the ambulance, it was going to be 5.5 hours, so he knew it wasn't going to make it. So that was when he phoned my mum, and then I was transferred to the Countess then. And then that's when I came here, because the Countess didn't know what was wrong.
She was in multi-organ failure, and the problem was a condition called cardiogenic shock, which is where the heart muscle becomes profoundly weakened and doesn't supply the body with enough blood. So she was in real trouble. It's extremely serious. Yeah, Amber was going to die unless she received the support that she needed. We do an operation to fit a mechanical pump that takes over the role of the heart and restores the correct blood supply and blood pressure for the body. Between 40 and 50% of patients will survive despite all of our efforts. And the majority of those people who do survive are likely to need a heart transplant because their hearts are normally irreparably damaged. So in very rare circumstances, probably no more than 10% of patients who we treat with the mechanical devices, we see signs of the heart muscle recovering as the days and weeks tick by while she's on the machine support. And Amber was one of the rare cases where her heart muscle began to recover over the weeks that she was on the mechanical support machine. And that meant we were able to take her off the support without the need for a heart transplant.
It is absolutely amazing what they can do from me literally on my deathbed to me sitting here now back with my children, and it is just crazy, and I will never ever ever be thankful enough for all of them. Like, a card and a box of chocolates is just never enough, you know, for saving my life. Like, you've kept me being a mum to my 2 children, and I'll be forever grateful for that. Oh, honestly. Even just saying thank you, it's just not enough. Like, you know, I want to give you millions of pounds, even that wouldn't be enough, do you know what I mean? So I thought, I was looking at, I knew it was coming up, and I thought, oh, I wonder. And I didn't know it was that easy to apply, to be honest. And then I seen that you could do Best Doctor and everything, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it and see. And I never in a million years thought we would be here now, but I'm so glad we are. But yeah, so I just thought, I'm going to do it. I want them to get the recognition they deserve, and yeah, we're here now. They saved my life. They all saved me, you know. They made sure I got home to them 2 babies, no matter what, and I'll be forever grateful, honestly. Forever grateful.
You're welcome.